How's it going? I'm Walt, the Film Hermit, and this weekly update is super late. Usually I like to get these done at least by Monday so I can go over what's going on over Tuesday, but it was a really busy week for me, so I'm going to make this weekly update a little differently. I'm going to talk about what I picked up for the Tuesday releases, what I didn't pick up, and then just talk about what I got in the month of June, because it's July 1st officially and June is over. So if you like my videos, if you can please like, comment, share, helps the channel so much. Okay, so I'm just going to go over what came out. I believe it was June 28th. So the big announcement was the release of Fantastic Beasts. That was probably the larger release. I was this close to buying it at Best Buy, and I didn't just because I have a steelbook for the first Fantastic Beast. I didn't pick up the steelbook for the second one. The second one sells for ridiculous money now. I have that one on slipcover. I don't want to spend $35 for this movie. I didn't hate it. I thought it was okay, but I don't want to spend $35 for it. So I'm going to wait till the price goes down, whether it be steelbook or Amray, and then I'll have the trilogy. They're supposed to be making 5 of these. I'm thinking because of the way the movie performed, they may not make all of them, but you never know what happens in Hollywood. So the next big release was True Romance, which I already had because I imported the UK version of it last year, because this is like one of my favorite movies from the 90s. And I really do like this art with Patricia Arquette and Christian Slater. So this is the regular Amray case here. You've got the art, and it's a reversible art if I remember correctly too. So I was pretty happy with this when I watched it last year, and I believe I did a review and an unboxing video of this, one of my first videos I ever did. But I ended up double dipping on it. I got the ultimate steelbook box set of it because the price dipped on it. I couldn't resist this artwork. This was like 50, 60 bucks when this one came out. And then the steelbook one now is cheaper than what I paid for this one. So I couldn't resist. This was only like $2 more than the US version of this one. So I was like, you know what, let's double dip. You know, these Arrow releases, once they're gone, and they're going to go up in price. And I really like this artwork. And then there's a poster in here for the film Coming Home in a Body Bag, which is the fake movie inside this movie. So maybe I'll do an unboxing video if you guys want me to. Just let me know in the comments. And the next Blu-ray that came out was Harlem Nights with Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy. This is a movie I saw in 1989 when it came out. Had a DVD forever, and then finally got rid of the DVD when I got a digital copy. And then I was like, hey, you know what? If they do a Blu-ray, I'll pick it up. I don't know. Paramount's really slow when it comes to 4Ks. I figured if they do a 4K for this down the road, they probably won't have a Blu-ray included, so at least I'll have a Blu-ray. There's been some talk about Paramount recently, about how they've been releasing like Paramount Presents on regular Blu-ray, and then now they're putting some of those titles on 4K, and people are really disappointed. I don't really feel the same way because I was disappointed with Paramount when they started the Paramount Presents line. When a lot of people were like, hey, you should get on this because this is a really good line from Paramount. I was like, it's cool, but they're not 4Ks. Like, I know what they're gonna do. So in this case, this is different than a Paramount Presents line because this was only like $13. So I can spend $13 on a Blu-ray for a 4K that probably won't come for like, you know, years from now. And if it does, it won't have a Blu-ray anyway. So I'll have a Blu-ray and I'll have a 4K. So totally fine. Paramount is a weird studio in that sense. So yeah, I'm really happy to check this out. I don't know if there's a digital code in here. I guess I'll see when I open it up. So that's all I got for Tuesday. The other releases that came out, Out of Sight with George Clooney and Jennifer Lopez. I do want to get this, but I haven't gotten it yet. I'm really loving Kino Lorber right now. They got a lot of really great titles. And actually, this came out earlier in the year, but I picked this one up. I picked up Some Like It Hot from Kino Lorber with Marilyn Monroe and Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon. I've never seen a Marilyn Monroe movie in my life, so I figured why not start with this one. I heard a lot of good things about it. I didn't know it was black and white when I ordered it, but I'm cool with it. I haven't seen a lot of black and white movies on 4K, so I'm pretty excited to check that out. So since I've already kind of started, one last thing, the last title that came out on Tuesday that I didn't pick up, another Eddie Murphy movie, which is Boomerang. I remember seeing this when I was really young too, with my parents of all people. But this one, I'm gonna pick up all the Eddie Murphys on Blu-ray now that they're finally coming out. So I just wanted to get Harlem Nights first because I like that one better. So I'm just gonna talk quickly about some of the stuff that I picked up in June. Not a lot. June was a pretty slim month. One release that came out at the end of May was Cloak and Dagger. And I'm probably going to do a whole separate video on this movie because this was like one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. And I've been reading a lot of reviews online about how people like really hate this movie now, or not that they hate it, but they're taking it a little too seriously because of certain elements in the movie. It's the kind of movie they would never make today, but this release is amazing. I'm going to do a separate video on this and kind of do an unboxing and talk about the film's release and so forth. But I was pretty happy to finally get this because Vinegar Syndrome is the one that made this one. But for some reason, when Vinegar Syndrome released this on the 31st, June 1st was like their members month and their whole website shut down unless you were a member. So I wasn't sure if I was going to be getting it or not. But beautiful release. So the next thing that I ended up picking up was I got a $3 copy of Hobo and Ashaka. Hobo with a Shotgun with Rutger Hauer. I only watched half of this movie. I wasn't really crazy about it. I didn't finish it. I usually always finish everything I watch, so I'll probably revisit it and just finish it up, but I really wasn't digging this movie. Let me know in the comments if you've seen this and if you like it. But the first half of it, I wasn't crazy about. And I picked up Candyman 3, Candyman Day of the Dead. I've never seen this before, and it was only like $7.50. And it has a really nice slipcover, and it's part of the Vestron video line, which I'm really digging with these really nice slips. So I decided to pick it up. So now I have all the Candyman 6 for Candyman 2, which is going to be the next one I hunt down. That one doesn't have a slipcover for some reason. It's a Shout Factory release. They didn't make a slipcover for it. So they'll all have slipcovers in my collection except for 2. Really, really weird. And then I got a used copy of Gambit with Shirley MacLaine and Michael Caine. And I've never seen or heard this movie before, but it was a Kino Lorber Blu-ray release, and it was at the used store that I like to go to, and I was like, it's brand new, sealed with slipcover, and it's Kino Lorber. I'll give it a try. So I gotta remember to open this one up and give it a spin next time I have a chance. And also the Untouchables. I ended up with 2 copies of the Untouchables. One of them is going back to the store. This is the Ultimate Edition from the UK. This one is a US edition. This same steelbook is actually inside the slip box, so there's no reason to keep this one. I wanted this one because it had the original artwork on the front, original poster, but I didn't know that these weren't going to be stickers and they were actually printed on there. So I'm probably not going to be getting any more of these imported from the UK if they're going to have those rating stickers on there. Kind of takes away from the art. But yeah, this is actually one of my favorite movies from the 80s. It's going to be really nice to revisit this one. There's been a lot of people reacting to this movie online for the last couple months. So I kind of feel like I've seen it even though I haven't sat down and watched it for like a really long time. So those are Bluray June pickups. I'm going to do a video on the July steelbooks really soon. There aren't a lot of July steelbooks. There's only about like 8 or 9 that are coming out, but I'll do that pretty soon. So that wraps up my weekly update, very late video. If you like my videos, please like, comment, subscribe. Helps the channel so much. Thank you guys all for watching. You guys have a good day.